talk about net zero, so sorry, yeah. So when we talk about the net zero goal, so as you know, climate change is a reality. The world has already warmed by more than 1.2 degrees centigrades. Goa has also warmed by, as per the findings of our SCPCC, State Action Plan on Climate Change in Goa, we have found that Goa has also warmed by more than 1 degree centigrades, which is much higher than the national average of around 0.73 degrees centigrades. The climate change is already a reality. Now, the global climate body, which is IPCC, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, it suggests that if we want to limit warming below safe levels, the safe levels is 1.5 degree or 2 degrees. We have already warmed by 1.2 degrees, and there is a very narrow gap that is remaining. So, if we have to limit warming below safe levels, so that our humanity can thrive, so that our future generations can have a good future, then we have to do one thing. We have to achieve net zero at the global level by 2050. And I am very happy to tell here that our government, India government, has also taken this initiative. They have taken the net zero goal by 2070. In Goa as well, there is a discussion of net zero by 2050. So Goa will take net zero much before the national average. So, like making promises is one thing, but achieving the goal is quite difficult. You can see these slides. It encompasses all the modeling studies that have taken place on this subject in India, and you can see how difficult. Like very few models are able to project. Very few models are able to project that. So even in the best case scenario, even in the most optimistic scenarios, there will still be emissions remaining, which is of the tune of 2 to 3 billion tons. Recently, the Principal Scientific Advisor's Office of the Government of India has also commissioned a study by IIM Ahmedabad, and you can see even this study finds that even under the best, most optimistic conditions, the emission gap will still remain. By 2070, we will be touching net zero under the most optimistic scenarios, but still there will be gap. What we are trying to argue in this presentation, if my time gets over, please let me know. So, what I am trying to argue in this presentation, that this gap, the gap which is of the tune of 1 billion carbon dioxide to 1.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide by 2070, this goal can be met from the forest sector, from the land. So, this figure gives the matrix of opportunities. All the possibilities are outlined here in this graphic, you can see, and it tells you about what we can do, how our forest sector, how our land-based sector, land restoration and forest conservation can help in meeting the net zero commitment